Got some good B-roll, Joel. You just said you were up.
I'm always out of focus, especially naturally blurry.
This will be good.
Okay. You're obviously not a Boy Scout. Joel Comm here with the one and only John Lee Dumas of Entrepreneur on Fire. Whoa! Ignite, baby. And John Lee is a recent Snapchat convert. Like as of now, a week ago, right? So what is it that made the light bulb go on for you?
I am a Gary Vee follower, and his Daily V show was a pretty intense endorsement for Snapchat. So I decided to download it, check it out, and as soon as I started watching the stories and I saw what it meant to get inside and behind the scenes, so to speak, not just like an Instagram photo or a Facebook video, I said, that's what people want.
It's that intimate interaction of those in-between moments, right? Between everything else that we're doing. And I'm sure you're just beginning to see the sparks of creativity flow. And you've not seen anything yet.
It's like the sun is rising
Yeah.
on my understanding of Snapchat.
Perfect. So what we want to do right here, right now, in beautiful downtown San Diego, is give John Lee Dumas a Snapchat intensive. And we've recruited our friend Sean Vossler, who I like to call WordPress, and he's going to do a little close-up work on the phones here. So as I take John Lee through the process, you're going to be able to actually see us doing this. So. All right, so you've already set up your home page here on Snapchat, and of course this is the screen that everybody sees when they first launch the app. And of course, to access the Snapchat screen, we just swipe up. All right, now a couple of basic things which you may or may not know. Let's start just by taking a picture. How about you and I just take a picture of each other? Yeah, like this right here. Okay, perfect. Perfectly dorky in every way. That is not a good picture of me, but we're going to go with it. Now let's walk through some of the functionality. If we don't like the picture, which I don't like that one, we hit the X button. So go ahead and hit the X button and maybe turn on your flash. You'll notice the flash is right in its position there where it always is. And I love this one of you here. This is great. Classic. This is all the Ignite is happening right here. Now, up at the top right, you're going to see we've got 3 different icons. The first one is our sticker icon. So click your stickers, and this is a great way. These are all your emojis. They're right here. All the emojis exist, and you can access them from the menu here, and you can also swipe up to access the full range. And at the bottom, you'll see our icons that represent each of the different categories. And of course, you learn to know which are which. And with this being Entrepreneur on Fire, I'm looking for, let's see here, boom, that one right there. I want to take that. I mean, that's perfect.
He's ahead of the curve.
Excellent. And as you would expect, you can place these, move them around on the screen, and you can pinch to size them super big and rotate them. Like that. Okay, so you're on fire. We're igniting right there, and you can put as many stickers on as you want to. Let's get the pizza in there, up my nose. Nom 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 nom. Now the next one over is your text. So go ahead and click that, and then we can type here. And I'm going to put John Lee Dumas is on fire. Boom, 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 with exclamation points. But here's a feature a lot of people don't know about. Click in the text again, and there's actually 3 varieties of text. There's the line text like this, but if you click the T again, it turns it into the big lettering, which you can then change colors on just by using the color picker up here on the right side. And if you click the text one more time, it'll center that very same text. If you were to click it again, it would go back to the line text. But for the sake of this, let's go ahead and say done. And then we can take that same text, we can pinch it in, out, we can rotate it, we can put it wherever we want to put it. Look at that on my head. Now that might be kind of hard to read, and that if that's what you want to do, that's fine. And this is where the third tool comes in real handy, and this is your color tool. With your color tool, you can pick your color, and we're going to just go have some fun here and draw some. Oops, that's your undo button right there. I'm going to draw some John Lee Dumas red circles there. Put a little red mustache on you, and look at this. You're already doing it. You're figuring out how to add some contrast to your text, and I'm going to do it right here as well. There's some people that, as they see the ability to do this on Snapchat, are going to get uber creative. I see some really artistic stuff out there. Now, I'm not really artistic. You also are not, but you are funny. If you don't like something you've colored, just hit the undo. But once you're done coloring, go ahead and click the pen icon once more, and now you're out of it. Now, you still haven't saved your snap. You're just working on it right now. And do you like what you've come up with?
I really do.
So now, since it's a still, you get to decide how long do you want this still to show up for. It could be anywhere from 1 to 10 seconds. And to set that, you click on the clock, the timer down here in the left corner. To me, this is a 5-second snap on my side. So I'm going to set it to 5 seconds. And you could set yours as long as you want people to enjoy that. And then you click on the 7. The icon next to the timer is a save. So if you've got a snap you've created that you're really proud of or you want to share separately, click the save icon and it saves it to your photo roll. So it's there for the future. Now, this one here will add it directly to our story. But before we do that, this icon right here lets us select from our friends that we might also want to tag. Now, be real careful with tagging. There's some people that use Snapchat and they take a picture of something they like and they tag all their friends individually. That's kind of like spam. It's chat spam. So, for example, I was walking here in San Diego by the USS Midway, and I thought of Social Media Marketing World and how the opening party at the event takes place on the Midway. So when I talked about the Midway, I tagged our friend Michael Stelzner in it. So that went to his direct box, but it also went to my story. Since I felt he would be interested in it, it was appropriate to tag him. But be real careful about who you tag.
So I'm going to tag Greg Hickman.
So you're going to tag Greg Hickman. I'm not going to tag anybody in particular, but once you've tagged him, actually, let's go back here. Not only do you want to tag him, you want to tag my story. If you're going to tag an individual from this screen and you want to add it to your story, make sure you click that as well. Now you don't need to go back the screen. You just click that again and it will share it to your story and to Greg Hickman. Let me show you another trick here. You're going to have a lot of friends. Oh, it looks like Greg's already sent you a snap back. Should we see what it is?
Oban, that's our favorite scotch.
Oh, so Greg's getting started.
Yeah.
Now, as you're, let's go ahead and swipe over to the right here. You click into search and you type for a name. So Joel Comm's showing up on top, but go ahead and click Greg. Okay, so now Greg's showing, but that's a 1-by-1 search. It could take you a long time. So here's a trick I picked up from Brian Fanzo. If you go all the way to, and let's say, okay, even though Greg's right there, let's pretend your list is so long you can't find him. Type Greg, and there he is. So now, when we click on Greg, we have access to the snaps that have been recently sent and opened. Click the upper left menu, the drop down. Here we go. Now that you're here, click Edit Name. Since we're searching by characters, you can kind of create your own search schemes. What I like to do is go to the beginning of the name, and maybe for your close friends, type 1 period. Just like that. Now save it. Now swipe once and one more time, and search for Joel Comm. And by doing more than one of these, you're going to see what the effect is. Perfect. Now swipe to the right, and do the same thing, and rename, edit the name. Stick that 1 there. 1 period, and enter. Great. Now let's swipe back all the way, left, 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 until you end up on the screen with all your friends. Now in the search form up here, instead of Greg, just type 1 period. It's a very quick search, and boom, instantly the people that you want to follow closely you're going to be able to pull their snaps up. This is going to be really important as your list grows because you're going to have thousands of people you're